Hey everybody, welcome to Rebootleggers. This is a comedy podcast where we reboot everything you could hope for, and also everything that you would hope for to not be rebooted. I'm Scott Owen.
Hi, I'm Frank Serra. Unfortunately, Scott and I weren't able to record this week, and because we don't want to leave all you listeners hanging, I went ahead and recorded my half of the episode ahead of time. Later, Scott will combine my audio with his using Hollywood magic. It's probably just as good as the real thing.
Yeah, so it definitely sounds very natural and normal. But so Frank, like he said, is on vacation this week, and he thinks he knows me so well that he could record his audio 6 days in advance and then just send it to me and be able to react perfectly with no matter what that I say. So this will be an interesting experiment. Like Frank said, I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Okay, tell me more.
Off to a great start. So this week, I mean, we're trying to figure out what to reboot. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. It's hard to come off of last week where we had such an excellent time rebooting. Rebooting the Boxcar Children with Brock Wilbur, who was gracious enough to guest us last week. So it's kind of hard to come back from that, and got to top. Every week you got to top the better. Do it better the next week. But I mean, honestly, that was probably my favorite episode we've ever done.
Maybe I could see that.
Was that not your favorite episode, Frank? Would you Is there one that you think we did better?
Oh yes, definitely.
Oh, okay. I mean, interesting. What do you think was better? I think that one was really, really great. I'm not saying we haven't done good episodes, but what do you think is our best episode?
I don't think that'll work.
Okay. So I guess we'll just move on.
Okay. Can you expand on that?
I mean, we need to just continue and actually do the episode. So I decided this week we're gonna reboot Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It's a movie that is near and dear to my heart. I love that movie. I watched it a ton growing up. How's that sound, Frank?
Oh, I like movies with dogs.
Well, that actually kind of works. Yeah, I mean, this movie has a dog in it who, I mean, he kind of saves the day. If not for the dog, then the kids would never get found by Rick Moranis.
Yeah, Baja Blast.
No, his name...
40.
His name was... What? His name was Quark, the dog.
Bob, Louise, Tina, Jean, then Linda, in that order.
That's not... Those... I guess at this point, Frank just assumed I would start talking about Bob's Burgers. I don't know. I mean, I love the show, but... No, we're gonna do Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Frank, have you seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
I like the first one, but not the second one.
Yeah, that's actually how I think that's how a lot of people feel. The second one came out, I think, 10 years later, and it's Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. Not as good. It's about a baby who gets made big instead of other kids who get small.
Okay, like a Fast and the Furious thing.
Yeah, I guess no. I mean, I don't think there's a giant baby in Fast and the Furious, but it was one of the weird things about watching. So I rewatched Honey, I Shrunk the Kids recently, and one of the really weird things to me was when I used to watch this movie as a kid, all the kids in this movie seemed like grown kids, like old kids, like cool teens. And I rewatched it, and they're all little babies. They're all really young. The oldest kid, I remember thinking oh, I thought he was 17, but he's clearly 12.
1982.
Maybe? I don't know. When did that movie come out? I don't think maybe he was born then. That movie came out in 89, so there's no way a kid born in 82 would be 11 at that time. My brother was born in 82.
Orange.
Okay, I think it's kind of clear that this isn't actually gonna work out. I think we might just need to wrap it there. Everybody, thanks for listening. Sorry this experiment didn't work out super great. We love you so much. We wanted to give you something. Maybe we'll try this again, and Frank can get his shit together. But yeah, thanks so much for listening. If you like the show, please like and subscribe. No, wait, that's YouTube. Please give us a good rating and review on iTunes. That would help us out a whole lot. And if you know anybody who you think would like the show, please just tell them about it. That would also be just super, super helpful. All right, well, that's going to do it for us. Until next time, I'm Scott Owen.
Cards on the Table, if I'm being truthful, Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman.
And Frank, what's our password for next week? Of course you forgot the fucking password.